Thursday, February 4, 2021. Hello, dear internet users. Glad to have you watching this new edition of the Press Review on JDC Plus TV. We open with the Guardian Post newspaper, which carries as main headline, Anglophone crisis, inclusive dialogue imminent as government comes under fresh pressure. According to the story by Moi Patrick in Yaoundé, the government of President Paul Biya is under renewed pressure to urgently convene an inclusive and meaningful dialogue as part of efforts to ending the lingering armed conflict in the Anglophone regions of the country. The fresh pressure, the story further reads, was revealed last week by visiting Vatican Secretary of State Cardinal Pietro Parolin following an audience at the Unity Palace. The story continues on page 3. In other news, the Guardian Post talks about the new dawn in Bafmeng village, Menchum division of the Northwest region, as NDECHAM Maxwell becomes new phone. The discreet businessman and financial expert was last Saturday singled out by kingmakers of the community to sit on the throne. The paper adds that he has since been undergoing some traditional fortification in strict intimacy and is expected to be presented to the public this Thursday. Before we move on to the next paper, the Guardian Post announces the death of Indomitable Lions' 1972 AFCON captain Norbert Owona. The former Lion died yesterday, Wednesday, February the 3rd, in the country's economic capital, Douala, in what the paper described as misery on the street. He is said to have journeyed to the world beyond in one of the most tragic circumstances on the street in the New Bell neighborhood. For more on this, read page 12. We move on to the Post newspaper, which focuses on the riot staged by ex-Amber Boys. After months of stage-managed happiness, they are said to have barricaded the road in Boya, Southwest region, to manifest their outrage. Get the full story on page 3. The Post equally talks about the Pope's emissary's week-long visit to Cameroon. During his different audiences with religious and political leaders in the country, including President Paul Biya, the visiting Vatican Secretary of State is said to have declared the Vatican's readiness to mediate in the over 4 years long Anglophone crisis. We end this press review with the Voice Weekender. The paper re-echoes the designation of NDECHAM Maxwell as new king of Bafmeng village, a second-class fondom in Menchum division. He was chosen by kingmakers of the fondom to become the new traditional ruler after the disappearance last year of Fon Aneng Francis. His portrait is drawn for you on page 3. And that does it for what the papers had to say today. Thank you so much for watching. On to our next edition.